Hello fabulous humans, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then well, hello, how you doing? Welcome. You have just slipped into the most fabulous place on YouTube, and I am so happy to have you here. Well, now that I have you here, before you get too comfortable, before you put your legs up and relax, you need to subscribe to the channel. Become part of the Glitter and Glam Squad so we can shine together. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell so you will always be notified when I upload a new video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button so YouTube knows the little old me, I need a little shining, 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 yeah. Ooh, all of this winnings. I got my performance outfit on, so like I'm ready to roll. But if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for the love. Thank you for clicking on my thumbnail. You know how we cut it up. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you so much for coming back. Now, today's video is tied into Valentine's. So these are delicious, irresistible, seductive fragrances. Like, I'm wearing red, but then I went pink with my makeup because I'm like, you guys know I'm a rebel. So anyways, but today's lip combo, I used Vino lip liner by MAC, and I use my new favorite lip gloss right now is by Buxom, and this is in the shade Jessica. Okay, Jessica. Okay. I mean, Jessica is cute. Jessica is that girl, you know? Jessica's been keeping my lips so juicy, so you can tell I've been using it because I feel like I am all the way here right now, right here, and I'm like getting close to the bottom. So shout out to Jessica for holding it down. Anyways, today's video is about delicious fragrances, smelling delicious just in time for Valentine's Day. These are also amazing fragrances that you can get your special lady for Valentine. And not just, I will let you know the ones that you definitely need to get for her, because for me, I'm also about packaging and I'm about presentation. So you also want to give her something that, you know, it looks a little bit, it looks like you spent a little coin. You don't want to just give her something that she's just going to open a basic box. So if you want to know what my delicious Valentine's Day recommendation fragrances and gift ideas all in one are, then stick around.
That night I said I was recording late. I wasn't recording late. I was just smoking, chilling, had a couple drinks.
Now, are you ready? Are you ready? Like Beyonce, can you handle it? Kelly, can you handle it? I don't think you can handle it. Are you ready for the first fragrance? The first fragrance on my Valentine list: irresistible, delicious, edible. What else? It's gonna get the job done. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's gonna guarantee you a bomb gift for Valentine's Day. And this was my Valentine's Day fragrance, I think, last year, and I also used it for Valentine's events. La Capitale by Zerof. This is so delicious. It's so good. In here you get, there's like strawberry and caramel, and it's so yummy. It's so delicious. This is so good. And I just put a little because we have 50 ml. We're not trying to waste it. This is La Capitale we're talking about here. Listen, one thing about Zerof is when you order Zerof, you're going to get a packaging. If you're a girl, this is a fragrance I'm recommending you wear on Valentine's Day if you want to get a good gift. And the packaging for Zerof is luxury, is top tier. So you're going to be getting something in a luxurious box. This is so addictive. It is so delicious. And it may be my Valentine's Day scent. Now, I don't even know what I'm doing for Valentine's. I really don't know. I'm weird. Like, I'll be hyping stuff up. I'll be hyping that day up. And then when that day comes, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go anywhere. This is so good. This will make me want to go out. I don't even have my outfit together, but I already have my fragrance. This is good, guys. So La Capitale from the house of Zerof. If you don't own La Capitale, I don't know what you're doing. Pause this video and go order it. I will link it below. The cheapest I can find, I will link below. If not, you just gotta pay full price, and it's full price worthy. Delicious. So if you love strawberries, you love caramel, you love creamy, you love a fragrance that will make you smell delicious and bring all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, La Capitale from Zerof. Now the next fragrance on my Valentine's Day list of delicious, irresistible, sexy, decadent fragrance is KAYAL's. This is Silk Santal 36. I feel like I keep singing like Mona, 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 we need this in 100 ml. Oh, why did I spray a whole pump? This is liquid gold. This is good. It smells like a wedding cake, a cupcake, a delicious cake. So with this one, this is when you really want to get it on. This is guaranteed to bring, this is, let me tell you, on Valentine's Day, you go to a restaurant. Let's say you don't have a Valentine's. This is the fragrance you need to wear when you don't have a Valentine's. Because what this is going to do is it's going to bring all the boys, the ants, and the bees to the yard. So this is that fragrance that's going to bring all the boys to the yard. And they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right. It's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge. This is so good. This is amazing. And because I have been saving my Silk Santal, what I do is, you know, I layer it. So I look for ways where I don't have to use a lot of it because I can't afford to lose it. Now, so which brings me to my number 3 fragrance. So I'm going to give you 2.5 and number 3. So this is number 3. Love Don't Be Shy by Killian. Now this fragrance, the guys love it. This note, let me tell you, it's not a favorite note of mine. It is marshmallow, it's orange blossom, it's stickly sweet. It's a really nice fragrance, but it's not like in my scent profile. However, I've realized that this fragrance is what I use with everything. I just put a little bit of this on and it's like, it's a magnet. Like when I go out, the compliments are pouring whenever I use Love Don't Be Shy. And I use it on Silk Santal. When you put these two together, this is the best combo for all the boys to the yard. This will bring the boys, the ants, and the bees. So when you wear these two together and you're on your own on Valentine's Day, you just go to a restaurant and it's like, table for one, table for one. As you're walking to your table for one, a man's just gonna stop you and be like, no, 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 you smell so good. Can I buy you a drink? Can I table for 2, please? This is gonna get you table for 2. So if you want to smell irresistible, you want to smell like a wedding cake with like marshmallow, this is dessert. You're gonna listen, this is gonna get the kisses on your neck, the nibbles and the dibbles. This too, explosion. It's explosive. It is so good. So number 2, 2.5, and you can use this number 3 by itself. If you love this scent profile, I think you should bring out Love Don't Be Shy. You should rock it. You should wear it by itself. The guys love it. The girls love it. So if you know you want to turn your girl on, you want to turn your guy on, Love Don't Be Shy is the way to go. Now number 3.5 is Love Don't Be Shy, because you know she goes with everything. She's a swinger. Love Don't Be Shy is a swinger. She's like with Silk Santal and she's with Delina. She's with everybody. She goes around. She's a swinger. She's in a polyamorous situation. That's her. But Delina, she goes with Delina. She goes with Delina exclusive. She's that girl. So 3.5, this is when you're going with this one. I would say if you're going out on a date and you're going to a fancy restaurant, you want to smell like a pretty lady. You want to smell very sophisticated with a twist, because you don't want it to be taken too seriously. So he can, you know, he knows that you're still fun. Then you add the Love Don't Be Shy to add that little bit of fun, a little bit of sweetness with the rhubarb, the lychee, the rose in here. amazing. This is also a killer combo. So I think at this point, Love Don't Be Shy is a fragrance that I will probably always have in my collection because it's polyamorous. It goes all the way. You can use it with pretty much a lot of fragrances in my collection, and it makes them smell amazing. Now the next irresistible, seductive, sweet, delicious Valentine's Day fragrance, Nomad. Nomad by Bon Number 9. This, I call it, it reminds me of La Capitale because it's like fruits, and there's oud in here though. It's like a fruity punch. But it's like, listen, La Capitale, it's like, it's very deep and a bit powdery, like a cacao filled with the strawberries and the caramel. I think it's the caramel. In here, it's like burst out. The other one is like fruity but deep. This is like, whoa. Almost like someone told me that Nomad is like La Capitale on steroids. I can see what they say. I think they're similar in a way. This is delicious. This is very delicious. And when I first got my Bon Number 9s, Greenwich Village was my favorite. And I was using Greenwich Village, but then listen, I don't know who did the dent in here because when I was looking at my dent for the year, my Nomad dent was huge. And I'm like, did I do that? I didn't know how much I really like this fragrance. Whenever I put this on, I really love it. It just smells so good. And I think I end up overspraying her. And I think that's what caused the dent. Oh, listen, this is a winner. Definitely a winner. So Nomad by Bon Number 9. This is an ultimate power puncher. This I think will attract the guys. This will attract the girls. It's such a great fragrance. And this is one of those fragrances that you wearing it, you're not wearing it for anybody because you just know you smell good. So Nomad by Bon Number 9, definitely a delicious, irresistible Valentine's Day fragrance. The next delicious fragrance for Valentine's Day, we're keeping it blue. I think that this is like, it's giving blue now. So this is Paragina by Tamine. This is rose. This is caramel, rose, vanilla, caramel. Every time I think about a delicious rose fragrance, it's always a tussle between this Intense Cafe, Cambridge Club by Zerof. It's like, but this always comes out on top. This is also that Rosie's Vanille vibe. So if you have Rosie's Vanille, you definitely need to wear it for Valentine's Day because it's sexy, it's delicious, and it's going to bring all the boys to the yard. This is so good. This is intoxicating. I remember the first time I heard about Paragina. Everybody was talking about how it was such a beautiful, sexy woman's ladies fragrance, the best thing ever. And when it came, I was like, I was waiting and I smelled it. I was like, oh my gosh. This is an eye roll back fragrance. Like this made my eyes roll back. I felt like, oh, this is the best thing ever. This, it's delicious. You know what? I'm gonna see if our swinger girl, Love Don't Be Shy, if she will go with this as well. Because she goes with everything. Oh, this is so deep. It's so dark and mystical. Absolutely love it. Paragina from the house of Tamine. Delicious fragrance for Valentine's Day. The next Valentine's Day fragrance on my list, this I won't necessarily say it's delicious. I say for this one, it's more on the affordable side compared to the other ones I talked about. But this is Valentino, Born in Roma, Pink. Pee-pee. This fragrance, I remember when I did my review, I thought it was okay. I was like, it's okay, it's nice, it's pretty. It's not a fragrance that you need to hurry up and run and go buy. I said that. And then I had it, and then my dent, I was like, what's going on? Valentino, I'm loving this. I started using her, and she is so beautiful. Pretty. Very light. It's like a light, soft version of, I could tell that they were inspired by Love Don't Be Shy. But this is fruitier. So it's like a fruity version of Love Don't Be Shy. It's delicious. It's very nice. I like to overspray her. This is really good. I have been loving her. Let me just do one pump here. Oh, I did too. Really pretty. I was so surprised the way I used this fragrance. It is actually a really nice fragrance, and I recommend you getting your hands on it for Valentine's Day. And if you own it, bring it out. And if you want to repurpose it, you can try this with Silk SANTAL if you own it. Try it, layer it with the stuff you have, anything you have, and see what goes. That's how you create amazing combos. But Valentino, Bunny Roma Pink PP, definitely a really good option for Valentine's Day. Now, the next delicious, edible, seductive fragrance for Valentine's Day is Almas by the House of KAYAL. Lamar gets all the shine, so Almas is coming out, and she's sweet. There's sugar cane in here. I feel like the sugar in here, this is so unique. That's one thing I love about this fragrance. It's incredibly unique. I do not own any fragrance that smells like this in my entire collection. Nothing. And it's so sweet, but it's green, but then it's so good. It's so good. So if you want to stand out in the crowd and you don't want it to be like you're trying so hard, like you just want the guys to notice you, this is the fragrance that you need to go for. This smells amazing. It is incredible, and it's sweet, but then it's edgy, and it's green, and it's fruity. It's a beautiful fragrance. Such a winner. And I love the bottle. One of my favorite bottles, because of course it's shining, 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 shining. That's what it's given. I cannot wait to try another fragrance from the House of KAYAL. I have loved like all the fragrances I've tried. Even the Hab, that was my least favorite out of all three. I've been bringing her out recently, and I put her on. I was like, maybe it's hidden. 2024 may be the year of the Hab. But right now, Almas, definitely a great option for Valentine's Day if you want to smell different, you want to smell unique, and you just want to smell incredible. The next irresistible fragrance for Valentine's Day. This one is a fragrance that, funny enough, I really didn't wear her in 2023 as much as I was hoping I would. But I put her on, I think, the beginning of the year, like I think it was like New Year's Day or on the 2nd, and it just hit. It hit. I was like, ooh, what was I thinking? And this is one fragrance that I always felt like, oh, maybe it would be on the chopping block. I was a fool. This is so beautiful. It's not delicious, but for me, I feel like for Valentine's Day, if you're someone that doesn't want to smell like a dessert and you want to go the other route, I have like this fragrance and one more that we can talk about where you're not on the dessert side, but you just want to smell great. Tiana Terenzi. This is Valentine. This is a peony fragrance, and you guys know I do not like peony, and that's why I was not feeling her, because she has peony in her. But this is, the peony is not like the main star. She's in the back because she knows her place. Maybe she knows that I'm here, so she stepped back because of me. But this is a very bold, it's very sparkly. It's like that champagne kind of fragrance, so it just lightens up the mood. So if you don't want to smell delicious like a dessert or food, I think that Valentine by Tiana Terenzi is a good way to go. You smell sparkly, you smell upbeat, you smell fun. And yeah, I really am enjoying her lately. So I can't believe it. I put her on and I was going about my day and I kept smelling myself. And I'm like, what was that? What's that? I was like, oh, this is it? Why was I treating her so bad? I treated her so bad in 2023, and I'm like, I need to do better. But Valentine by Tiana Terenzi, definitely a good option to wear if you don't want to smell like a dessert. The next fragrance on my irresistible Valentine's Day list, this is also another non-dessert smelling fragrance. This is Tiara from the House of Sillage. This, it is sweet though. There's tangerine in here, and it feels like there's sugar. There's like vanilla and it feels like there's sugar because it's so sweet. It's beautiful, it's soft, and I think that this is for the girl that doesn't also want to do too much. This smells really beautiful. It smells like a princess, and that's why I love the name Tiara. I think it fits it perfectly. This doesn't do a lot. It's just such a beautiful feminine fragrance that when you wear it and you come, it feels like, yes, a woman just walked in, a girl. And it's, I would say this is a bit young. So like, I can see this for a girl in her, like a lady in her 20s, a lady in her 30s, a lady in her 40s can wear it if she feels young at heart, okay? You have to feel young to really enjoy this, but this is such a beautiful fragrance. And she's another fragrance that I feel like struggled in 2023 in my collection because I wasn't wearing her, but I am bringing them out. So beautiful. This would definitely, this is that Van Cleef and Apparel kind of girl. This is also a girl that loves Chanel. You're just going to have to come correct and give her a lavish gift because she's already used to money. So you're going to have to do a lot to impress her because she comes from money. Such a beautiful fragrance. And that's Tiara from the House of Sillage. Now the next seductive, irresistible Valentine's Day fragrance I am recommending you get your nose on. Now this is also not a delicious fragrance. This is also for the girl that doesn't want to smell like a dessert, and that's Valaya from Parfums de Mali. For me, this will not be my Valentine's Day scent because you guys know I am trying not to use this bottle because my bottle is signed by the president of the house, so I need a second one. Now with this one, this is a statement maker. This just smells beautiful. It smells like a girl that hasn't worked a day in her life. Her daddy's rich, so if you're taking her out, you have to take her to the finer place in life. You have to wine and dine her. This is given she has no job because she does not dream of labor. What is labor? What is a job? No. Valaya is that girl that you need to pull out and smell sexy and beautiful for Valentine's Day. This is such a great Valentine's Day fragrance, and it's fruity, it's floral, it's just amazing. Now we have to take it back to smelling delicious because that's the goal for Valentine's Day. We have to smell delicious. We have like 3 fragrances that are not delicious, so we had to bring it back. And I would say Lora. Lora is a lemon cake to me. It smells like a lemon cake. With Lora, I don't think Lora is not beast mode. She's not beast mode, but she is delicious. She is delicious. And I had to put her on my skin. I'm tired of wasting all this stuff on the paper. I need Lora on my skin. Beautiful. Beautiful. But with Lora, like I said, she's not beast mode, but she smells so beautiful. I'm a fan of lemon cake. So when I smell this, there's blood orange in here. And then it's like a lemon, but it's like a sweetened lemon zest with the cake. It just smells like a delicious lemon cake to me. I love Lora. And Lora is also another one that you should gift because, you know, it comes, the box, the Casamorati boxes are so nice. So when you give her Lora, it feels like, listen, you put in a lot of thought. Lora smells delicious and it feels luxurious. So Lora by Zerof from the Casamorati line is definitely a Valentine's Day delicious, seductive, a nibble and dibble fragrance. The next fragrance on my list is, this is by Stefan Humbert Lucas. This is called Wish Come Through. This fragrance is the silent killer. She is so soft, so mellow, but she's like that silent one. This is such a beautiful fragrance. It's white floral, but then there's like hint of, I think, incense in here, and they made it sweet with like vanilla. I've heard a lot of people say that this smells like Creation E by Roger. I don't own Creation E, so I don't know how Creation E smells like, But from smelling the roses that I own, I can see why, because this smells like a rose kind of fragrance. You know, rose fragrances are very smooth, a bit mellow, but then when you smell them, you feel like you're smelling wealth. So that's what this is. But in a way, it also smells like a vanilla ice cream with a hint of like mint, like a minty vanilla ice cream. It smells expensive. I'm gonna put this on. At the end of the day, when I'm done today, I'm just gonna be smelling like everything. I'm using half a pump. This is such a beautiful fragrance. Vanilla ice cream with this minty effect is so great, so underrated. Now that I've put it on me, it has taken over. Like, it's so mellow, but then it projects. It's like you can smell it. It's so good. And a lot of people don't talk about it because it's one of those ones that goes under the radar, and I feel like the god of fire like took over the house. So the little gems like this don't get enough shine. But Wish Come Through is a beautiful fragrance that smells delicious. It smells seductive, and it smells very luxurious. It smells very high quality. And you need to get your hands and your nose on Wish Come Through by Stefan Humbert Lucas, and it will be perfect for Valentine's Day. The last fragrance on my list for irresistible, sexy Valentine's Day fragrance. This is not delicious, but I had to end it off with rose. And for me, that is Rouge Velours by YSL. This is rose and it's patchouli. This is for the rebel. This is for the girl that does not want to smell like, of course, food, but also wants to smell like I have my ish together. You cannot talk to me. You have to come correct. This is such an addictive fragrance, a massive compliment getter. All the times I've worn this fragrance, I've gotten compliments. It is so amazing. Definitely underrated from the house because Tuxedo, Baby Cat gets all the hype. The only thing I'll say is it doesn't last as long as I would hope. I think 6 hours with this. So this is also one of those fragrances that you may have to reapply after the 6-hour mark. But other than that, I love this fragrance. I overspray her. She's a huge compliment getter. Everywhere I go, people ask me whenever I have this, they just catch whiffs of it. And the YSL elevated line, that's where it's at. That's where the party from YSL is. It's the elevated line. And that's Rouge Velours from the house of YSL. Now for honorable mention, Love Chopard from the house of Chopard. Now you guys know how I feel about Chopard. This is cheap. It's affordable and it's great. This smells like a $250 fragrance. This is rose in the top, rose in the middle, rose in the base. If you like Portrait of a Lady, you would like this. If you like New Jersey by Spirit of Dubai, you would like this. This smells similar to it, and that's why I got it, and I am so happy I have it because whenever I wear it, no one even looks and thinks that I have a fragrance that I think with this you can get it for less than 80 bucks. It's less than 80 on German Shop. I will link this down below. If you're, I think it's like 50 or 60 bucks. Definitely worth it, but you have to love rose because the rose, they have like 3 different kinds of rose, and it's like at the top and the middle and the bottom. So this is straight up rose and it's incredible. And this is going to seal the deal. If you want to smell like, you know, when you're wearing all red, you just put this on and you just, you know, ready to receive your bouquet of roses. That's what I get with Love Chopard from the house of Chopard. Whew, what a list. So that's all I have for you guys today. And this list covered the delicious, the rebel, and the super rebel. So I hope you were able to find something on the list that you would love. And let me know what fragrance you're going to wear on Valentine's Day. What's your Valentine's Day wish list? And if you're a guy watching, you definitely need to get your girl something from here for Valentine's Day. And make sure you get it in time, because you don't want to show up on Valentine's Day with no gift. No. But yes, yeah, these are the fragrances I recommend you wear on Valentine's Day. Like I always say, in all things, add glitter. Whenever you're in doubt, add more glitter. And when all else fails and your back's against the ropes, your back is against the wall, what do? You need to try a fragrance that you have never tried before. And that is Wish Come Through from Stefan Humbert Lucas. You need to try this fragrance and add more glitter. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Oh, I need to put this on. Oh my gosh, this smells expensive. It smells like high quality juice. This is good.